Today we are going to take one more topic about the algebra, that is function operations, and we will see that how can we add, subtract, multiply or divide the different functions. Now remember, the word addition means that you are adding something. The another synonym of adding can also be sum. So the sum of two functions can be written as, or can be added, or can be added individually. But remember that the like terms will be added. What does it mean? It means that you can add the dirhams with dirham. You cannot add the dollar and the dirham together. So 5 dirham and 6 dirham can be added and you will get 11 dirham. It is not possible that 5 dirham will be directly added with the $7, for example. Okay, so you can't do them without conversion. So this is the basic idea. Similarly, subtraction. So the two functions can be subtracted. And the synonym of subtraction is difference. You can find the difference between two equations or functions by using a negative sign. Multiplication or the word product are same. In order to find the product of two expressions, functions, you have to multiply the two functions or expressions together. Similarly, division, which is the synonym of quotient. So you are dividing the two functions together, is said to be the quotient of that functions. Let's understand how can we process these things. It's written if one of the function is written as 3x minus 1, another function named as g of x is written as minus 3x square, and the last function h of x is written as 4 plus x square, then perform the indicated operations and show your work. So look at the question number 1. F plus h means add the f function and h function. So you can see from the question the f is given as 3x minus 1. Since positive sign is written, so keep them in the brackets, plus put, and then write the h function. So h function is written as 4 plus x square. Now add them. Since they are asking you to show your work, what do you do? First of all, you open the bracket. That means 3x minus 1. When we multiply anything by a positive sign, it gives us the same thing. So we will get plus 4 plus x square. Now write it in a proper way. Add the like terms. 3x. Now do you see in the question another variable x? No. So you will write it as it is. Then it's written negative 1, positive 4. Both are the constant numbers, so they can be added together. Minus 4, 1 plus 4 is plus 3. Then this is x square. So I can write the x square in the beginning because, and there is no sign between x square and 3x, so you put a positive sign. Now why I wrote it? Because now if I write any function from the highest to the lowest power, it means that I am writing in the standard form. So this is my final answer. Let's do another part, g plus h of x. So g function is negative 3x square. Put it in the bracket, then plus h function, it is 4 plus x square. Now open the brackets. Minus 3x square as it is. Now here plus, so open the bracket with the positive sign. When we open with the positive sign, with the function sign remains same. Now minus 3x square, we have another plus x square. You can see there is no coefficient, no number here. It means 1 is here. So negative 3, positive 1, if you write in the calculator or do it mentally, you will get negative 2. and x square write as it is. Then this constant number is left, so write down, and that is your final answer. So perform another function, another operation, that is subtraction. H minus g. So h is 4 plus x square. I will write it in the bracket. Then negative sign because I have to subtract it. And g is negative 3x square. Now open the bracket. 4 plus x square as it is because before it no sign or positive sign. Open the other bracket with the negative sign. So negative and negative gives you positive and 3x square. If you forget this thing, please write down that plus times plus gives you plus, minus times minus gives you plus, plus times minus or minus times plus both gives you a negative sign. Okay, add them at the like term. So plus x square plus 3x square. Before the x square, no number, it means automatically it's 1. So 1 plus 3 gives you 4x square and this plus 4 left, so just copy down. Next question, g minus f. So g is negative 3x square and then put the minus and f is 3x minus 1. Now write the g as it is because there is no sign before the bracket, but the next bracket will be opened by a negative sign. So negative positive gives me negative 3x and minus minus give me plus 1. Now you can see x squared, there is no other x square. Here it is x, no other x, plus 1, no other constant. So this stay as it is. This is my answer. One more time I am repeating that only the like terms can be added or subtracted like variables. Multiply. Find the product. G times h. So g is negative 3x square. Keep it in the bracket. And h is 4 plus x square. Now understand a very important strategy of product rule. If you have two bases which are alike, having the different or the same power, you write the base one time and add the power, that is a plus b. What do I mean by that? That for example, if I have x times x, so here there is no power, it means it is 1. Here there is no power, it means it is 1. So we write the base as it is and we add the power. So 1 plus 1 gives you 2. One more, if I have x to the power of 2 times x. So again here there is no power, which means it is power 1. We write the base as it is and we add the power. 2 plus 1 gives us 3. Take one more very clear example, x to the power of 3 times x to the power of 4. We write the base as it is, but we add the power. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Now when we multiply this term by all the terms of the second bracket. So 3x square times 4. Remember, coefficient will be multiplied by a coefficient. So 5x cube. Remember, this is called coefficient. X is the variable and this 3 is called the power or exponent. So coefficient here it is negative 3 and here 4. So 3 times 4 with the negative sign gives you negative 12. And write the x square as it is. Then this negative will be multiplied by positive. Minus plus minus. Then 3 here no number means 1. 3 times 1 is 3. And now look at this. X square here, x square here. So we write the x as it is and we add the power. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Now write it in the standard form. That means from the highest power to the lowest power. Whenever you write it or change their places, just write with the sign. So negative 3x to the power of 4 minus 12x square. So last thing is f over g of x. So f is our 3x minus 1 and g is our 3x square minus 3x square. Now what do we do? What is the strategy here? That with all the numerators, write down the denominator. It means 3x over negative 3x square, right? Then the next is negative 1 over negative 3x square, right? Which means which every numerator I wrote down the same denominator. Okay, now solve. Another power property says that if you have something in the numerator and something in the denominator having the common basis, then what do? You subtract the power a minus b. Or you can do it as x write down and b minus a. But in that case, you have to write everything in the denominator. Okay, over here what you will do? Here power 1, here power 2. So the bigger power is down. Now 3 times 1, 3 times 1 is cancelled out. Now here we will have 3 divided by negative 1 gives me negative. Now I have the bigger power in the denominator. Sorry. So I will write down. I will subtract 2 minus 1. It gives me 1. Better not to write the power 1. It's automatically assumable that if there is no power, it means there is 1 power. Nothing left on the top, it means write the 1. Now minus times minus gives us plus, and we don't simplify, we cannot simplify more. So 1 over 3 x square. So this is our final answer. If they give you the question like h of x, find h times f of x. Okay, let's do this one. So h is 4 plus x square and f is 3x minus 1. Now it becomes a little complicated, but just understand this strategy. Look, with every term of the first bracket, the second brackets, each and every term will be multiplied. What do I mean by that? That means that this 4, it is written in the first bracket, so it will be multiplied with all the terms written in the second bracket. Then the second term of the first bracket will be multiplied by all the terms written in the second bracket. So we wrote the first term as it is, the second bracket of the function as it is, then the second term of the first function and the second function as it is. Now multiply as usual. 4 times 3 is 12x, then 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Then x squared times 3x gives us 3x cubed because we added the power. X squared times negative 1, negative 1x squared. But again I am telling you, we don't write the number 1 or power 1 because it is automatically written. Think in this way. Okay, so now like terms. Once after the multiplication, we always check the like terms. From the highest power to the lowest power. So 3x cubed, there is no other x cubed, so we write as it is. If I am not writing here plus, it's automatically understood that plus is written here. So you write or you don't write, no problem. Then we have negative x squared because 3x cubed, negative x squared because the highest to the lowest power we are going. Then we have the positive 12x and in the end we have negative 4. Now what if they ask us to divide f over g over h? Now g, write down the g, minus 3x square, and h is 4 plus x square. Now see, before on the top there were two terms and below we had the one term, and in this case we have one term on the top whereas two terms in the denominator. So we can only solve this by using long division method. But long division method you will learn in the next lesson, so ignore over here. Just leave the answer over here in these cases. Explain why f minus h and h minus f do not represent the same polynomials. Give an example. Now let's try f, okay? Take an easy example as we did before, 4x square. Now take another polynomial h. You can write anything, for example 5x square plus 1. I wrote it. You can even write only 5x square, no problem. Okay, so let's do what here they are asking you, find f minus h. So first write f, that is 4x square in the bracket, minus, then write the h, that is 5x square plus 1. Now open the bracket because here is the minus. So 4x square write down as it is, minus times plus minus 5x square, and then minus times plus gives us minus 1. Now 4 minus 5, they are x square, they are the like terms, so 4 minus 5, negative 1x square, or we can write it as negative x square. Minus 1 as it is. So this is my first answer. Now let's try to do h minus f now. The same thing but reverse it. So h is 5x square plus 1 and minus f is 4x square. Open the bracket with the negative sign. The first bracket is stay as it is and the second bracket will be negative 4x square. Like terms added or subtracted. So 5 minus 4x square gives us 5 minus 4, that is 1x square, or write only x square. Then this plus 1 write as it is. Now compare x square plus 1 and here minus x square plus 1. They are not same. Why? Because if I take the negative common from here, common factor, so inside part will be x square plus 1. So one term is with the outside positive sign, whereas the other term with the negative sign. So they are actually the additive inverse of each other. So they are not the same. Now have a look. While attempting to solve the following problem, Maya wrote the following expression. Okay, now find out g times f of x. So look at this. First write the g, that is 1 minus f, and then write the f side, that is 3x square minus x plus 4. What I told you, with each term of the g, all the terms of f will be multiplied. So write the first term of the first bracket, write all the terms of the second bracket, then write the second term of the first bracket with the sign, and then write all the terms of the second bracket as it is. Now open the bracket with the 1. Anything multiplied by 1 gives us the same. Now multiply the second bracket with negative x. Understand that the powers are added, coefficients are multiplied. So x times 3x square gives us negative 3. Here power 1 and here power 2. So it will gives us x power 3. Then negative x times negative x, negative, negative, positive, and we know here is the power 1, here is the power 1, same basis, add the power, so you will get power 2. Now the third term, Negative x times positive 4 will gives us negative 4x. Now simplify the like terms. 3x square and here x square. So plus 3 plus 1 plus 4x square. Then minus x and minus 4x will gives us minus 5x. Write down in the standard form from the top to the bottom power. Then plus 4. There is no other constant, so just write plus 4 in the end because it has no variable, which means 0 is the power of that variable. Now in the end, minus 3x cube. It has the highest power, so write in the beginning. Explain the error in Maya's reasoning. This is what we solved. Now what Maya did it, Maya wrote the 1 minus xg as it is, but she wrote the plus sign, whereas between g and f there is no sign, which means that they are asking to apply the product operation, whereas Maya applied the addition operation. So that is the mistake. Now f of x is given, g of x is given, h of x is given, and they are asking you which combination produces the function 4x square plus 3x, which means you have to keep writing all the functions and see which one matches with our answer. So it's written f plus h. Let's do A. F plus h. F is 3x and h is negative x. So plus minus minus x. So 3x minus x gives us 2x. It is not our answer. Now f minus h. Now I will go with f and g or h and g. The reason is f and h, again see, they both have the x values. There is no x square value. So even you add it or subtract it, you won't get 4x square in return. So of course option A is not mine, option B is not yours, but if you want to see, so write the F as it is, minus write the H as it is. So minus minus plus x, it gives you 4x, but not 4x square. So B is also not my option. Now C is F plus G. So f is 3x and g is 4x square. So yes, 4x square. So yes, this is my answer. But now let's check f times g. So f is 3x and g is 4x square. When we multiply the coefficient. So 3 4s are 12. And we add the powers if they have the same basis. So we write the x as it is. Here no power, it means the power is 1. If we add 2 plus 1, we get the power 3. So definitely it is also not my answer. C is my actual answer. If f is this thing, g is some other function, what is the domain of f over g? First, what is domain? Domain means that what values of x can make the function undefined. Find all the x values which make the function defined or undefined. So to find the defined values, there are a lot of values. So better to find the undefined values. So remember, whenever you have some function in the numerator and some function in the denominator, whatever they are, always focus on the function in the denominator and make it not equal to 0. Because you don't need any answer in the any zeros in the denominator. Means 1 over 0, it means that the function is undefined. So whenever you get a 0 in the denominator, that makes the function undefined. No answer, math error. in the calculators. Okay, so write down f. On the top of the f is x square minus 1. Write down g, that is x plus 2. Now write the denominator, make it not equals to 0. So x bracket x plus 2 not equals to 0. Write down the first factor not equal to 0 one time. Write down the second factor not equals to 0 second time. So bring the 2 here, solve for x, x not equals to negative 2. So the function get undefined when x will be 0 or x will be negative 2. So I can say all real numbers except 0 and negative 2. Now my statement is here. Let's check where is my statement over here. So C, because x should not be equals to negative 2 and 0. This is my answer. So I hope that this lesson is clear to you. If there is any question, just write in the comment box and I will make more videos for you. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching the videos.